So what did you do today? I went for a walk. Where did you go for a walk? I went for a walk in the woods. We had an epic day. Start of the day. Let's go. Oh my God. Woo.
Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Irish in Seattle, a podcast where we bring you activities and adventure and fantastic food from all over the Pacific Northwest. I'm your host, Luke Hamilton, and I'm joined by my ravenously hungry cameraman, Anthony, aka The Devil. Today we're in Sedro-Woolley, Washington. We are featuring both the iconic home of snowboarding, the nearby Mount Baker, and Double Barrel BBQ, an iconic Texas-style barbecue restaurant and bar. First, we're going to pivot to our amazing end-of-season powder day at Baker. Unfortunately, Loki hasn't quite mastered skiing, so he chose not to come on that part of the trip. And now, without any further ado, our Mount Baker segment of the podcast.
Loki, we have to talk about something. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to come with us on the next episode. Can't go snowboarding.
Okay, as we explore all things Pacific Northwest in episode 2, we're going to be taking a ski day at Mount Baker. Mount Baker is the home of snowboarding, and it's a pretty unique mountain because it gets a lot more powder than any of the other mountains in the region. We're going to be having a fun powder day there. And also, it has a lot of world records for the amount of snow that it gets in North America and worldwide. So pretty special mountain.
Start of the day. Let's go. Look at that pow pow.
Go pow, yo.
Oh man. Let's go. Hey George, show me those gang signs. These conditions are so epic. Sea Dog! Commit! Commit! Let's go! Let's go, Sea Dog! Let's go! Nice! Good job, sir. Good job. We've had an epic day of snowboarding at Baker. Baker has the world record for the most snowfall in the world. Baker has the world record for the most snowfall. And while other places have no snow, Baker has feet of snow. So it is awesome. The people are so cool. The environment is so chill. It's not too busy. I'm not trying to incentivize this as a reason to come here and spam the place. But like, this place is so cool. It's so beautiful. Like, we're so lucky to have it in the Pacific Northwest. All right, on to the next run. Love it.
And now that we're finished with our ski day, we're going to head to the small town of Sedro-Woolley, which is just to the southwest of Mount Baker and north of Seattle. And that's where we're going to get to visit Double Barrel BBQ.
So in order to give you information about this great place, traditionally I do an interview, but I was unfortunately able to coordinate with the owners, Jim and Nancy. They're wonderful people, but we just couldn't get our schedules flying. But I did pull together as much information as I could on this place. And so I'm going to read through kind of the background and history and some highlights before we get jumping into the delicious food. I'm paraphrasing now, so bear with me. Double Barrel BBQ, like a double barrel shotgun, is a concentrated effort. An effort born of love and necessity. A love of barbecue and the necessity to make a living. Double Barrel BBQ is real Southern style hit barbecue. They dry robe their meats and their own spice blend and then slow smoke them over oak and fruit woods. Their homemade sauces are served on the side. All of their sauces, seasonings, and dressings are made from scratch using recipes that have taken years to develop. Officially launched on August 1st, 2002, with no customers, no capital, and virtually no equipment, Double Barrel BBQ is an example of improvise, adapt, and overcome. They built a concession stand from old city library furniture and a barbecue pit from a 55-gallon drums. Christ the King Community Church in Mount Vernon provided a commissary kitchen, and Double Barrel hit the street. They sold barbecue roadside style under a tent while catering for local clients. They moved into their first permanent location at 320 North Burlington Boulevard, Burlington, Washington on August 15, 2003, and opened their doors on the 19th. They opened the little restaurant in Burlington for almost 4 years until a fire on July 23rd of 2007 brought things to a sudden but temporary pause. Unfortunately, the building was lost, but their catering and restaurant business continued and continues to grow. Circa 2018-2019, they opened their location in Sedro-Woolley, Washington, and have gone from strength to strength serving this community with their delicious barbecue magic, and not only for lunch and dinner, but for delicious breakfast as well. Their customer obsession doesn't stop there. I would be remiss if I did not mention that they have a hugely successful parallel business in catering that serves their amazing barbecue experience to all of Western Washington and beyond. Think of all of the major corporations and businesses that are associated with Washington State. Double Barrel BBQ has likely serviced them. So whether you want to come out to Sedro-Woolley and dine in at this fun, vibrant taste of Texas, or you're craving the salubrious barbecue flavor to spice up your next boring corporate event, Double Barrel BBQ is there for you. And with that, I get to shut up and eat, and that can't happen soon enough. P.S. Apparently Loki had plans to get groomed today, so he also will not be able to join us for this delicious feast. Don't worry, Loki, we'll bring you back some scraps.
And you can't go to the barbecue restaurant because it's not dog friendly. So... Okay.
Okay, so just to set expectations, we have their homemade regular barbecue sauce here at Double Barrel. We have their honey barbecue sauce, their chipotle, which smells incredible, and then their hot habanero. We've got our delicious, and I cannot overstate this enough, how delicious their homemade peanuts are that they just have in the barrel. You can come and scoop them and throw them on the ground. It's really fun. And then they have the regular ranch. They have rodeo sauce, which is a special sauce made by Jim, Nancy, and their daughter. And then we have jalapeno ranch. Hello, jalapeno ranch. So just wanted to call these out. We'll be showcasing these throughout the video as well. So before we get stuck into this delicious looking and smelling food, one of the things I wanted to call out was that growing up in Dublin, there wasn't Mexican food option. There wasn't a barbecue food option. That's changed in the last, 30 years, which is fantastic. I know that there's amazing barbecue and Mexican places. But just, having grown up in Dublin and not being, having the option to eat this food, growing up, it feels like such a privilege to be here in the US and getting to eat this incredible, different, vibrant styles of food. So I just wanted to call that out. And then, to all of my friends and family, both here and back in Europe, I just want you to know that, while you can't get to experience this, me and Anthony are doing the really hard work here. This is really important stuff. So, sorry you can't be here to enjoy it, but you need to get out more and come visit. Enjoy the Pacific Northwest. All right, with that, we're going to start eating. This is the fried pickles. They are tender and juicy and crispy and just incredible. And they taste amazing. So this alone is worth coming here.
Oh yeah.
Very, very good. Let's see what next. Fried okra. I don't really think pineapple. Next, fried okra. I don't know how much we're exposed to this in Europe, but this is a big staple of the South and America. It is quintessential with barbecue. So, and the South. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Very soft. It's very. You kind of feel like it's going to be crunchy and crispy. It's actually quite soft.
Yeah. I'm not
It's really tasty.
normally a fan of vegetables, but when you fry okra,
I guess if you fry any vegetable.
sure.
Or, a piece of wood.
Will you pass me some jalapeno ranch?
Jalapeno ranch here, sir. Go nuts. And that reminds me, actually, I'm going to try their chipotle. This is the chipotle barbecue. I'm going to try it with a hush puppy. And for those of you who don't know what a hush puppy is, I don't know either, but I'm just going to eat it. No, hush puppy is, it's basically cornmeal and cornbread fried.
Yeah. How is it?
Nope.
Want to show the inside?
I'm going to say a bad word here. Holy. That is so good. Not only is the sauce incredible, the chipotle sauce is amazing, but look how fluffy that is in there.
And then that's the one that came with the jalapeno ranch, right?
Yeah.
The hush puppies?
Yeah. So good.
Or was it the okra?
For them, I'm not actually sure. It was with the okra.
Yeah.
And so we need to try this
Rodeo
sauce. We'll do that in a minute. For those of you that may not know, I am a hot sauce fanatic. Love hot sauces. If you've ever seen the show Hot Ones, I have tried all of their hot sauces, including the bomb. I love them. I love a lot of spice, so I'm a big fan of that. So this is their habanero. I'm really curious to see what it's like with this delicious, delicious meat. So let's see. This is why I do this. I say I do it for creative reasons. I say I do it for altruistic, sharing things for people and presenting these great restaurants. It's all a lie. I do it simply to get to eat this food. This is mind-blowingly good. Oh my god, that habanero is so good, dude.
I think I ruined that spot because I laughed when you first.
No, you should laugh. Totally okay.
Actually,
People expect that. It's totally normal. I'm not trying to edit this to perfection. I just want to showcase the food.
captured. Wow, that does have some heat.
Isn't that unreal?
Holy
And it
Pignata.
tastes so good. Baked beans in Ireland and the UK means something very different from what this is. This is like kind of spicy, richer. I almost feel like they infused it with some meat or something. Okay, what next? Sausage.
Little hot links.
Hot links. Hot link is the sausage with some spice.
Cut me a little piece of that.
No, I'm not cutting you any. Mind your own business. Go get your own. Get out of here, you big jerk.
Yeah. Wait, where's mine?
I didn't cut yours. I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. This is really hot leg. I love it. Ooh, that's spicy. Without any sauce. I feel like the Hush Puppy is the best delivery system to taste the sauce. So I'm gonna try that with this rodeo sauce. Let's see what we get here. Wow. That is nice. For somebody that doesn't like it too hot, that's just right. I think that's like right up the middle. That is tasty.
This is good.
Eat. Chipotle. Oh god. Chipotle is my favorite so far.
That one?
It's so good. It's so tasty. Woo. I'm getting hot now. Have you tried the brisket?
Yeah.
I have not tried the ribs. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do. Oh, how is the jalapeno?
It's great. Yeah. Try that alone. The proper way is to try it alone.
Try it alone.
Right.
Anthony has very strong opinions about how you taste things.
Well, especially barbecue. And then the other thing, because sauces are great, right? But how good is the meat by itself? And then as far as ribs go, you don't do that. You take a bite, and then how clean is the rim of where your teeth are?
See
around.
the things you learn when you watch this show. You're being taught how to eat ribs.
This is how Washingtonians do.
Raclino.
See how beautiful that is?
Very good.
That's a good looking rib.
You know, you may notice that I have a beard now. And really, I think it's because I want to, package most of this food into my beard so I can eat it later. I think that's really what's driving the motivation here.
It's delicious though.
We haven't even gotten to the mac and cheese or the cornbread.
The jalapeno cornbread.
I think you should start. I'm eating everything. Can you help? This guy,
I'm working on it.
he's so selfish. He never helps with anything.
I'm watching my girlish figure.
What type of girl is it? A female elephant?
Ouch.
I'm just kidding. We should cut that. We're good that.
Yeah. No pineapple there.
No pineapple there, buddy. Oh man, it really is fantastic. Like, no joking. So, like, I'm not even saying this for the camera, buddy. Like, this food is so freaking good.
You gotta try that so I can try it.
I've never been a fan of mac and cheese.
Really? Well, try it.
All right.
See if this makes you one.
All right, Salim. Pineapple. Okay. So I've never been a big fan of mac and cheese. And it's always been kind of one of those Americanized things that, I just can never really get around. But I know that every now and then, when it comes to barbecue, it's done right. So let's see what I think here. Well, that tastes great. There's a lot going on in there. There's different cheeses. There seems to be some sort of like crust. It's definitely better than the previous ones I've kind of often tasted and just not been a fan of.
Yeah, it's good.
But actually,
mac and cheese.
well, it's not mac. It's double barrel barbecue mac and cheese, sir. Yeah, right. All right, you take on the cornbread. I'm taking a break. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Just tell us your opinion,
Okay.
or at least showcase it to the camera.
Yeah. Hold on. So it's got a little bit of jalapeno on top. I wonder if they use some sort of jalapeno juice, maybe, in the mix.
I love jalapenos, so taste test this with you. Is it like cornbread that they put in the mac and cheese? I'm kind of getting like a bland
Crossover.
Yeah. Or maybe that's just a beard. Oh, it's so good. That is really tasty.
That's interesting.
Oh.
As far as like there being potentially some sort of maybe cornmeal crust that they're putting on the mac and cheese at the end, like to bake it and get that brown. It could,
Or if not, I'm patenting that idea. They'll be able to do it.
there's a
They're fantastic.
Yeah, I need to try this.
We should really try them here.
Well, we're full of barbecue sauce and delicious barbecue meat. Megan's ready to shut this one down. The next episode is probably going to be Hurricane Ridge, which is an amazing location out in Western Washington. And we'll probably couple that with a trip to the rainforest. And the food joint is TBD, so we don't know what we'll be eating at that point, but that's what we're planning for the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this. Loki, we're bringing back Scraps soon, I promise, and Bella. And otherwise, this has been Irish in Seattle. Hope you enjoyed it, and get out there and enjoy the Pacific Northwest. All right, bye. I'm gonna say this on the footage. Salim, like, sorry you have to watch me eat, but you do have to edit this. Sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna try to, like,
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Look at the breakaway. Look at the breakaway on top.
So, a lot of this to make this look good, Salim is going to have to edit. But okay, so I think we should say something like pineapple at the start of a part where we think he should edit to make it easy for him. So
Okay.
pineapple, Salim. So what did you do today? Well, I went for a walk. Where did you go for a walk? I went for a walk in the woods. Oh, okay. How was it? It was so-so. Walking uphill in the snow of Baker. That wasn't really what I planned. What do you think, guys? Why are we walking?